This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Tuesday, May the 27th. Starting out, the EU and the United States came to some kind of a trade agreement yesterday or over the weekend, enough that we put a pause on the EU tariffs, basically a 1 month pause to July 9th. EU says they are going to fast track trade talks and trade negotiations. We'll see what that means. EU could be just buying time, or they could have an actual plan in place. We never know with these talks and what's going on. Trade also looking for some confirmation on what's going on with China. No in face-to-face talks here lately with China, but we're told that there is ongoing communication and details are being worked out. So, Trade Besant says we're going to see a lot of trade deals in the next 90 days, and the market really is kind of open. So here. The Brazilian soybean crop, we saw a bump in the production forecast by Datagrow, putting it up at 172 million metric tons. They raised it 800,000 metric tons. USDA currently at 169 million metric tons on that Brazilian crop. More acres and record yields in some parts of Brazil behind that higher soybean production number. Side note, Safrinha harvest getting underway in Brazil. No talk on yields yet. Progress very, very slow though. Less than 1% of the crop out. So we'll start to see data on that pretty soon rolling in here too. And weather is going to be a big factor, not just today, but likely all week. Another big rain system moving through the eastern corn belt. More rain for that Ohio Valley south down into Kentucky and Tennessee. That is the trouble spot of the United States. Looking at the calendar, how much rain they've got, how much they're going to get, and heavy prevent plant and abandon acres likely in that area. Don't know how much it'll be, but further questions and further doubt over that 95.3 million planted acre number from the USDA. Now, reports from the Western Corn Belt say that there's huge acres out there. I don't know as if we'll see enough in the Western Corn Belt to make up for these losses in the Eastern Corn Belt, though. All trade looking for is the end of June when we get that revision to the planting numbers. Maybe that'll give us our answer. Those are the three things I'm watching today.